rattling the classroom windows. The sky, now an unnatural shade of gray, churned with fury. And then, the scream. The students rushed to the windows. What they saw would haunt them forever. Adama was no longer kneeling. She was floating. Her legs were gone, replaced by a long, shimmering green tail that glowed in the storm's eerie light. Her arms stretched, her nails lengthening into sharp claws. Her hair, now wild and golden, whipped around her like living fire. Her eyes, once human, were now pure blue, glowing like the depths of the ocean. And in her hand, she held a staff, golden and radiant, pulsing with energy. She was no longer a Dama. She was something else, something ancient, something powerful. The storm raged around her, waves crashing against the school walls. The wind screamed, carrying voices from the depths of the sea. And then she turned to Madame Funmi. Madame Funmi had never known fear like this. She took a step back, then another. Then she ran. She bolted through the hallways, her heartbeat pounding in her ears. Behind her, the storm followed, winds tearing through doors, windows shattering with force. Adama soared after her, her massive tail leaving a trail of seawater. Madame Funmi tripped, fell, scrambled to her feet. "Please!" she screamed. "Please, I didn't know!" But Adama didn't stop. Lightning struck the ground beside her, sending sparks flying. The ocean's roar grew deafening. Madame Funmi ran faster, pushing through the doors, sprinting across the schoolyard. But the ocean was already there. The land beneath her feet turned to water. She stumbled, her breath coming in gasps. And then Adama was in front of her. Madame Funmi collapsed to her knees, trembling. I didn't know," she whispered. "I didn't know who you were." Adama stared at her for a long moment. Then she lifted her staff. The storm stopped. The ocean retreated. And in the silence, Adama spoke. "Never judge what you do not understand," she said. And then she was gone. The schoolyard was dry. The sky was clear. The ocean was calm. But Madame Funmi was never the same. Madame Funmi resigned the next day. She never spoke of what happened, never told a soul about the girl with the ocean's eyes. And Adama, she was never seen again. But sometimes on stormy nights, when the wind howls and the waves crash against the shore, the townspeople whisper that the daughter of the sea is watching, and she never forgets. The moral lesson of this story is that we should be careful who you offend. Some people walk among us carrying the power of the gods, and the ocean,